Good morning. Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Dawntrail. I got some rest, and I'm glad I did because I would hate to have tired brain for the end of the story. I feel a little bad that I had tired brain for the Zerul Jaw fight. I do want to share my thoughts again now that I've had some rest, but I'll try to keep it brief since I shared so many thoughts last time. More or less, my thoughts are generally the same. I wish Kawana was in that fight. That is my biggest hang up right now. I really liked Zerul Jaw more than I thought I would. I know I complained about him at the beginning a lot, but I think I was more bothered that both of the villains were Mamul Jaw characters. But that's changed a little bit with all of the Bakul Jaw hijinks. I found Zerul Jaw to be a very intriguing character. His motivation was genuinely really interesting to me. Like, he was the miracle baby, and I'm not smart enough to put it into words. He wanted to prove he was worthy to his dad, him, the miracle baby, and yet he wasn't as good as his father's adopted children. Like, I bet he felt replaced when his dad adopted Kawana and Wuklamat. I bet he felt that his dad didn't care about him. Like, it's actually really, really interesting character writing. And I was looking over footage of the fight again, and I didn't realize how much he was hallucinating in there. I thought all of those visions were, AoEs for us to dodge, which they were, but I didn't know we weren't seeing the characters within them. That was really cool. So as a villain, I thought Zerul Jaw was excellent. I thought he was a very well-written character. He was insane, but like in a good way. Sphene, not so much. And again, I think what bothers me about Sphene is more that we've done this villain before. Obviously, personality-wise, she is much different than Emmett Selk, but this is Emmett Selk's motivation again. Now, I'm not going to be too harsh about it, really, because even if this is a very similar motivation to Emmett Selk, it is very different at the same time. Like, Emmett Selk wasn't doing all of this. Emmett Selk wasn't a cyberpunk man. And also, like, personality-wise, Sphene and Emmett couldn't be more different. But it's not working on me, I think, just because, I've done this before. The game is trying to make me feel sympathetic for Sphene, and I'm trying to feel sympathetic for Sphene, but it's hard because I spent all that sympathy on Emmett. And also, side note, I've been complaining about Emmett a lot. He used to be my favorite character in Shadowbringers. Well, not my favorite, but my favorite villain. He used to be my favorite villain in Shadowbringers, and Endwalker happened, and that changed. But I am a girl who is terrified to talk about Emmett Selk because, trust me. Trust me, just trust me. It's for my own good that I stop talking about him right now. As for what I hope for the rest of the story, now, despite all of my rambling, I'm enjoying Dawntrail a lot. Dawntrail has been excellent in almost every other regard. Music has been knocking it out of the park. I have enjoyed 3 out of 5 dungeons so far. Really didn't like that 99 dungeon. Didn't really care for the 91 dungeon, but I liked the theatrics in it. The other 3, loved. Just absolutely loved. I hope we see Memoria. Memoria is the final dungeon of Final Fantasy IX. I hope we see it either as the final zone or the final dungeon. Also, I want to apologize for getting so hung up on that Eliminator boss. This is a situation where I saw the promotional material and they were, talking about this boss, the Eliminator, the Terminator, whatever it's called. And I got it in my head that he was going to be a trial. He still might, I don't know. But I'm thinking too hard about it. And I don't think it is fair to myself to get hung up on something that hasn't happened in the game. So I'm going to try a lot harder to relax and let the game unfold and try not to think too hard about things that I saw in promotional material. Also, I love Galuja! Okay, now let's play the video game. Thank you for listening to my rambling. I hope you enjoyed. I'm really sorry, but we're not sure what happened to Cahciua. The others are trying to learn what they can. Oh, Cahciua. We'd known that such a day would come, but I wish we could have at least said goodbye. You knew then that she was already gone. We did. We all did. Cahciua forbade us from saying anything. She wanted to tell you herself when the time was right. I expect she was torn over how to reveal the truth to Erenville. I see. I don't think anyone can blame her for keeping quiet. But tell me, how are the people faring? Have they forgotten Zerul Jah already? No, they still remember him. We wonder if this might be the result of the gate at the summit being closed. Most are unaware of developments. They'll be relieved to hear that the king has been defeated, but at the same time, they're like to panic if they learn that the queen has disappeared. Right now, Geode is making contact with various government bodies, but it'd probably be best to keep it all under wraps for a time. Agreed. Once we've resolved matters, I'll explain everything to the people. I consider it my duty. As Zerul Jah's mechanical army, what's become of them now that he's gone? Ah, yes, about that. Oh my god! Oh my god, does Gondola have new toys?
Oh, I get my action figures. I get to play with them. I love to play with my toys. I love to play Action Man.
At the time we suspected Zerul Jah passed, the king's authority appears to have been transferred to Gondola Jah.
Wow, I get a new action figure. Hooray!
You mean to say Gondola Jah is the new king? While a coronation is required to make it official, for the moment the system recognizes him as his father's successor.
But I want this. I want to be king. I just want to play with my toys.
It's not a decision you have to make right away, but given that the authority comes with command of the army, you can't give it up lightly either. We can think on it later, but for now, I want you to hold on to it, to what your father has left you.
Okay, thank you, Papa, for all your toys. If you say so. Yay, I love to play with my robot. Are you alright, Lavadi?
Huh? What is this? Why can't I? Despite everything that's happened, all the terrible things my brother did, I still don't know how to feel towards him. What's wrong with me? Oh, Lamati. It's perfectly normal. You think so? I'll take your word for it. For now, we have things under control. Why not return to Tuliolal and rest up while the others handle the investigation? You know, I think I'll do that. It'll be good to see how things are at home and catch up with Kuana. Hey, why don't the two of you come too?
Wow, going on a field trip. But will everyone hate me?
Of course not. You're adorable. They might be a little unsure at first, but I'll set them straight. Besides, I want to introduce you to Kuana as new family.
Really? Oh boy, I have Uncle Catboy.
Really? That is, if you're fine with it.
I've never seen a Catboy before. Just kidding. There's Catboys everywhere. I am.
Aww. Family. Then let's be off. We'll head directly to the palace to see Kuana. Yay! They're still not telling us what was on Krau's USB drive, but I figure whatever it is gonna be what gets us to Zone 6, so we'll just wait for it and let it happen. Please, have a good rest. You've earned it. I'll keep things low-key for a while myself. Oh, the music is back. Yay! Zorulja is dead. Everybody's feeling better. You go to Solution 9 and you see the saddest, most miserable people you've ever seen. And you go to Tulilal and then yippee! Everyone's so happy! Yippee! Hi, I really missed you. Like, genuinely. Being spied on by a cat boy.
You are returned!
Yay! Hi, cat boy! Hello! It's so nice to see you again.
Wait there! I'm coming down!
Oh, he sounds so excited. He sounds the most excited he has in the entire expansion. Good for him.
Where's Lamachi? What happened inside the dome?
Alright, dude, you are literally not gonna believe this. We killed your brother, first of all. That's the important thing. But, you ever hear of cyberpunk? Oh, and you have a nephew, and he's cute. His name is, Gululja.
So my brother is gone.
Yeah, we killed him without you, sorry.
Yet the danger remains. And you must soon sally forth unto an unknown reality.
Hey, Kona!
Aww. Look who we brought home, Kona!
Hello, Uncle Catboy. My name is Gululja.
Lamachi, is this boy perhaps?
Hi, can I have action figure, please? And hot chalky milk and chicken nugget.
This is Zorolja's son, Gululja.
I see. Time did flow differently inside the dome. If he is our brother's child, then... Gululja, was it? My name is Kona, and I am Lamachi's brother.
You're her brother?
You'll find none more dependable than Kona. He's family, and he'll take good care of you.
A pleasure to meet you, Gululja.
A pleasure to meet you too, Uncle Kona.
Well, I suppose I am your uncle.
Hey, I'm actually tearing up right now. This is really sweet.
But simply Kona will do.
You're all confused, and little wonder. Rest assured, all will be explained in due course. But for now, I want to make one thing clear. Gululja is his own person. He had no part in his father's crimes. If you have anger towards Zorolja you need to express, Kona and I will gladly hear you. But you will treat Gululja as you would any child, with kindness.
As we should. The boy's done no wrong.
Yes, the vow of resolve speaks true.
So, will you tell me what happened? Cahciua has given me a summary, but I would hear your detailed account.
Can we walk while we chat? I want to see how things are in the city.
In that case, let us make our way to Bright Plume Post. Our soldiers remain on high alert, but if the threat of invasion has passed, I will bid them take a well-earned rest.
I love them. My favorite thing about the story has easily been the family stuff. It's been the family stuff by a lot. This has warmed my heart. I think I remembered how to love again. This is such a cute little family. I'm literally crying, dudes. I am literally crying.
I am my own person. I am.
Yes, you are, Gulucha. Yes, you are. Even though I knew all as well, I'm still comforted to see Lamati with my own eyes. It was indeed Zaruja's realm inside the dome. A realm he ruled jointly with Sveen. He as the King of Resolve and she as the Queen of Reason. Just like you and me here. Their people live very different lives compared to ours, but like us, they live them to the fullest. And Sveen is a big part of that. She's a considerate and approachable ruler who treats everyone as family. You and her must have gotten along well. We did, but out of love for her people, she's chosen the wrong path. They're good folk, the Alexandrians. They welcomed us into their homes and treated us with kindness and respect. But Zarulja slaughtered them. Slaughtered those he was meant to protect for his own ends. By the gods, tell me how this came to pass. I'm still wondering who Guluja's mom was, but I won't think too hard about it. It's not that hard to believe there was at least one Mamulja in Tusiali before the dome appeared. Just where? Where is she?
Father.
That a king should harm his own people. When his attack on Tulialal failed, Zarulja sought to gain more power, so he ordered his people executed and harvested their souls. What drove him to commit such an atrocity? He claimed he wanted to bring the entire world under his dominion, but that was just a means to achieve his true desire.
My grandfather. He was a great person, right? Maybe my father wanted to prove he was his own person. That he wasn't just a great person's son.
I dare say you are right. As the resilient son, our father's trueborn heir, he bore the weight of expectation. That weight was clearly greater than any of us had imagined.
That's probably why he was who he was and why he didn't want me.
Damn it all. If only we had tried harder to reach out to him. Let's keep moving.
What my father did was wrong. He had to be stopped, but I'm glad I could learn a little about the person he was.
Growing up, I envied my brother, but that envy may have added to his burdens. Zarulja had become unimaginably powerful. It was only with Mana's help that we managed to defeat him, without you. And now I have a responsibility to the people of Alexandria, and above all, to Golulja. I promised, didn't I? I wanted us to become family. And it isn't only out of obligation. Since I've gotten to know you, I've come to really like you. You might not be my nephew by blood, but we're family to the end. We'll always be there to help each other. Isn't that right?
Right.
You too, Mana. After everything we've been through, we're as good as family. Stop it! Stop it! You're gonna make me cry. What? What do you mean, what? The more family you have, the merrier, don't you think? Come on, let's head into the barracks. I love you, Clement! I love you, and I love this little family.
I'd like to be family with you too, Mono. Stop!
Like Papa did by taking us in. I want to make my family bigger. You wouldn't mind some extra family too, right, Mana? It would be my pleasure to be a part of this little family. I'm glad I could hear what happened in the dome. But I'm sorry that you had to bear such a heavy burden, Lamati. It's not your fault, it's the riders. Don't be. As Val resolved, it was something that I had to do. Besides, it was your ingenious strategy that kept Tuliolal safe. Asking you to rule with me was definitely one of my better ideas. It was because we all fought as one that we could repel the invaders. And then only with the aid of Vitra and his kin. Well, Vitra's here? Varshan! Thanks to Alphino and Estinian interceding for us, we were able to swiftly forge an alliance with Radzahan. It was so fast. It happened so fast. It was crazy, guys. It was crazy. And when the dragons appeared in our skies, I felt that this was it. The Tuliolal you had envisioned. We owe our new allies a great debt, and I hope that we can repay them one day. Uh-huh. Indeed. Once I've dealt with matters, we should go and thank them in person. Mana has told me much, but you still have work to do, yes? Yes. I need to find Sveen. She harmed our people so that her own might live, but as I was raging at her deeds, I realized something. Just because Tuliolal is safe doesn't mean I can ignore what becomes of Alexandria. That's the kind of thinking that led to conflict in the old days. I want to help Alexandrian people live in peace and happiness, and the only way to do that is to stop Sveen from walking her path. Very well, Lamati. Just promise me you will take care. I promise, Kwana. You know, I actually want to add an addendum to my thoughts lately, because I've been complaining about Sveen being very similar to Emmett Selk, right? But I want to appreciate how she's a foil to Wook Lamont, because that is ultimately the point here, even if it resulted in Sveen being a similar villain to Emmett Selk. But the point is that they're both leaders who deeply love their people. And even then, even someone like her can be pushed into something like this. And I think that's really neat, even if she is Emmett Selk too. Like, I appreciate that aspect of her character, don't get me wrong. It's nice to be home, if only for a while. Thanks for coming with me, Mana.
I wish there was something I could do to help. Maybe I could use my action figures! We'll go bring my action figures to go fight Sveen!
While I had anticipated this, I still can't help but worry. I'm sorry that I have to go away so soon. But even setting Sveen aside, some of our own people may be among the endless. I can't just sit around and leave everything to others. I understand. I have matters here well in hand, so do what you must. Mana, for all you've done for us, for our nation and our family, I fear I can never express sufficient gratitude. But thank you, from the bottom of my heart. You're welcome, Catboy. I understand Zarulja spared no souls for reviving himself in battle. His pride wouldn't permit him to do otherwise, I expect. Well, it was good to catch Kwana up. Now we'll talk to the soul... Who might this be from? Hello? That's right, Mana is with me. Is that so? In that case, let's meet at Sunperch. See you soon. Who was it? Alphino? Y'shtola! Oh my god! Y'shtola is heading back. I dare hope she's found a way to pursue Sveen. If y'all wanted to go ahead to Sunperch, I'll pay our soldiers a quick call. Yashola, come back. We haven't seen the sights together. I love you. Yashola, hold my hand while we walk around Tuliolal. Yashola, tell me about the 12th. Apologies for the wait. You're all here, then that means... Aye. We believe we found a way to travel to the reflection where Sveen has retreated. It was on Kral's USB drive. I was busy providing aid in Solution 9, so I haven't heard the details myself. Could you start from the beginning, Y'shtola? Per Sveen's own words, the gate atop Everkeep was opened and closed by the power of interdimensional fusion. And it was the artifact known as the key that allowed her to control it. According to Kettenram, the key was brought with me to the source 20 years ago. It was then kept here in the palace until it's theft by Zerul Jah, who used it in Yusalani to fuse a portion of our world with this reflection. Following Zerul Jah's demise, Sveen claimed the key and disappeared through the gate. But where exactly did the gate lead? In seeking the answer, we took another look at orogenics and made a startling discovery. As you all know, there should have been one more level at the summit of Everkeep, the 12th. The 12th level, the King of Resolve's royal abode. Right, but when you actually went there, you saw it didn't exist. I didn't really think about that, to be honest, but you're right. Curious, we analyzed Orogenics logs to see where the memories of the departed were being sent, and where should it be but through the gate to the missing 12th level. That level alone must have lain outside the fused region, and so was left behind. Then it means... Yes, that world we're going to is the 12th. The reflection to which Sveen has fled is her own. She went to the 12th, to the world of Final Fantasy IX, to Gaia. She went to Gaia. Or Terra. Indeed. 'Tis Sveen's homeworld, and she has returned there to join the memories of her departed citizens. But as the key lies with her on the other side, we haven't the means to reopen the gate. Forgive me, but I thought we already knew she had gone home, or at least it seemed obvious to me. What I want to know is, how do we pursue Sveen if the gate here is closed? To the City of Gold. We use another gate, and it just so happens we know where one is, the City of Gold. The Sky Deep Cenote! The City of Gold. Aye, all evidence suggests that the gate there leads to the world whence the Alexandrians and I came. I can't believe you're a Final Fantasy IX character, Kral. But assuming that's true, how can we open it? That is what we shall find out, using the code in this earring. Kral has been so happy to be a part of this. I am so happy for her. As you recall, Kral's earring is in fact a data storage device, also known as a USB drive. Yes, I know. An analysis of it yielded a code, something used to control a contraption, and a very large one at that. Given the circumstances of Kral's arrival in the Source, we believe that said contraption is the gate to the Golden City. This is admittedly an educated guess, but we are quite hopeful that it will work. God, the final map is Final Fantasy IX. I'm winning. I'm winning, you guys. I'm winning. To make such progress in so short a time, you really are amazing. We couldn't have done it alone. The credit must go to the members of Oblivion for acquiring the information we needed, Shale especially. I really like Shale, by the way. I love Shale. Right then, it seems the plan is set. To the Sky Deep Cenote. A lot of my grievances with this expansion have been how they've been using the Scions. And it's not that the Scions have been useless. I just don't necessarily like some of the things they've done with them. However, this is a very good story. And I am once again remembering how much I'm liking this story, now that I've gotten some sleep.
Aren't we going yet?
Oh, no, buddy. No, buddy, you get to stay behind and watch your cartoons. You're not coming with us. I've told the officers of the Landsguard about my intention. They fully support our endeavor. Begging your pardon, Mana, but might I have a moment ere setting forth? Oh, you're already going to give her the thing? Yes, I'm going to give her the thing. I had thought to save it for later, but in light of these developments, I feel now is the time. As Lamachi says, I have something for you. Please, come with me to Bayside Bevy. You know, something I also really like about this expansion is the mix of traditional views and modern views. It's done in a really cool way. Heritage Found especially was really, really cool. The way the music was a combination of like traditional piano and advanced keyboard. Like, I loved that. This has been a really cool expansion thematically. Yeah. I hope this quest makes me level 100, because if not, we're gonna have some trouble. I hope you like it. Oh, it's this. Oh shit, it's this. Oh shit. Oh shit, it's this. Oh shit, oh shit.
Are these all shops? It's so different from Solution 9.
Tuliolal is safe in no small part due to your valor. As a token of our appreciation, I have commissioned special equipment for you. While it is inadequate as an expression of gratitude, I pray it will serve you well in your coming mission. It apparently incorporates foreign technology. Leave it to Kuwana to request such a thing, eh? Mewazonte yonder has the equipment in his keeping. Just say the word and he will bring it out. Yeah! I want to see the machinist gear on my character right now. Yep, job-specific gear. Level 99. Stats item level. 100 corresponding job no longer synced. They can be died upon completion of the role quest, which I have not done. Yay! I'm level 100! I got full mill field! Woo! These arms and armor are the work of our finest artisans. I can vouch for their quality and functionality both.
Oh, I want a new outfit. I bet it looks good on you.
All right, let's see it. All right, here we are, fellers. The machinist gear. I've been looking forward to this. But to be honest, I've gotten so used to my current glamour, I don't know if I'm going to use it. But I do need to see how it looks dyed. Tragically, because I have not been doing the job quests, I cannot dye it, but I can at least preview it, right? I have been really, really excited for this machinist job gear. But now that I'm actually seeing it on my character and I knew this would happen, I don't know if it's my thing. This is actually very similar to the glamour I was already wearing. I might try to make this work later, but for now, I think I'm just gonna stick to the glamour I've been using the entire expansion so far. Through the Gate of Gold. Let's go, Zone 6. With your shiny new gear, I reckon you're ready for anything. Come, let's head to the Sky Deep Cenote. Access to the area is presently restricted per my orders, so I shall accompany you.
Oh boy, I'm gonna go see Go! Yippee!
I am really eager to see what this last map will be like and how much of it is Final Fantasy IX. Now, I'm not going to be disappointed if it's not too much Final Fantasy IX. Even a little Final Fantasy IX will make me very happy. I'll be okay if it's not literally Alexandria or not literally Gaia. That's fine. I do still hope to see Memoria, maybe as a final dungeon. I also want to talk about the things I've been enjoying about this expansion, because I feel like all of my tirades have been complaining. This expansion, I love the themes of this expansion. I love the themes of family, of exploring culture, of appreciating everybody's beliefs and like stuff like that. Like, that's been really cool to me. I love how varied all of the people are. I like this contrast between traditional views and modern views. That has been really cool. I'm going completely the wrong way. That's been really cool. I have loved all of the world maps so far. The world maps so far are insane in a good way. So that makes me especially eager to see this last one. What do I expect from this last one? Well, again, I hope for Memoria. I feel like Memoria would probably be more appropriate as a dungeon than like a zone map. But Memoria would be very, very cool. Alexandria would be cool as well. I don't necessarily, I don't necessarily need it to be Alexandria to be happy. Hey, I did not get flying on this map off screen, and now I'm paying the punishment. I'm paying the ultimate price for not getting flying on this map off screen. But, regardless, I think we're gonna get at least a little bit of Final Fantasy IX on this last map. Oh boy, where am I going? I have adored the music in this expansion. The night themes especially have been incredibly pretty. Like, this expansion feels really stand out in design. There's been so many new monsters. The music has been stellar. Every single dungeon track has been memorable. I've liked 3 out of 5 dungeons so far. The trials have both been really fun. I liked both of the trials so far a lot. I'm excited to see what the last trial is. It's gonna be Sphene doing something. Also, you know, Wuklamat's relationship with Zarwil Jah is pretty similar. Not the same, but similar to Garnet's relationship with Braun. Because, Garnet, his mother was Queen Braun, and Queen Braun was not a good woman. And it was, it caused a lot of turmoil for poor Garnet. And she still loved her mom even when she died. And I'm seeing similarities here with Wuklamat and Zarwil Jah. Obviously not one-on-one, but I'm seeing it. I love these themes of family.
Oh, Gondola is here. I'm gonna go play with my toys. I'm gonna play my toys. I'm gonna go play Final Fantasy IX. It'll be my first Final Fantasy game.
The City of Gold, where it all began. I'm very, very worried about Erenville, and I think there is no way he is not going to cry before this expansion is over. God, I'm scared for him. And here we are again. It feels like a lifetime ago that we were last here.
This place is a little scary. I don't know if I could come here alone.
Don't worry about it, little guy. Kuana has already gone inside, but I couldn't help but take a moment. Just being here takes me back. And it wasn't even that long ago that we visited for the rite. So much has happened since then. Truly, guided by my grandfather's letter, I crossed the seas in search for answers. What awaits us on the road ahead, I know not, but I shall walk it to the end with you all. Come on, let's go. I had no idea Kral was a Final Fantasy IX character. That's crazy. Even Thancred and Urianger are here. And Instinian. And Y'shtola.
Electrope everywhere one turns, harboring vast amounts of lightning. This place is very much alive. Krile, try holding your earring to the terminal.
No luck. Don't give up yet. The terminal reads the code. It might just need higher clearance. Galulja, would you give it a try?
Me?
If the king's authority is passed to you, then the gate ought to open.
But I leave behind that which I've gained by the sweat of my brow. It is yours to embrace or spurn.
What?
Yay!
The earring. It really was.
Remarkable. A void gate is forced open with a blast of ether, and thus appears as a tear in the fabric of reality. In contrast, this is the stitchwork of a master. Neatly hemmed, without a thread out of place. A power to be reckoned with.
You're so beautiful when you say that, Y'shtola.
But now isn't the time to marvel. If Galuljar can open the gate, then so too can Sveen close it. 'Twould be wise to employ magics in its defense, both to maintain its stability and ward off interference. While I am able to invoke said magics, I cannot sustain them alone. I require another to channel with me, and in unison.
Graha, come here.
For that role, I do humbly volunteer myself. But even our combined efforts offer no certainty of success. Might we prevail upon the two of you to lend your support?
Yeah, that's right, twins. You don't get to come this time.
Of course. If coordination between mages is required, few would be better suited than Alize and myself.
Shall I remain as well?
No.
While your presence would be welcome, I'd rather you joined the expedition team.
Y'shtola's got my back. She knows I want my boy.
For despite our earnest efforts, the gate may well end up closed once more. In such a situation, it may fall to those on the other side to devise a method to reconnect our worlds. A task with which you are not unfamiliar, as I recall.
I have faith it will not come to that, but should it? I will endeavor not to disappoint.
So, assuming Wuk-Lamart, Kryl, and Erenville are a given for this foray, I'll make myself useful here by guarding those who are maintaining the gate. Should any threats emerge, from the world beyond or otherwise, I'll deal with them.
As will I.
Oh shit. He's actually staying behind. It's a miracle.
Which leaves you free to head in there and do what you do best.
Aw, thanks for believing in me, bud.
Make sure we can return while we're still young and beautiful, eh?
It's fine. Really. Mostly.
Oh, she wants to come. Poor Alice.
Just don't let her bear the burden alone. Do you hear?
Yes. I hear you loud and clear. Oh, you're talking to Wuklamat. That's fine. I still hear you, Alice. Alright, Zone 6 time. I've been waiting for this. I'll keep everyone safe. Just concentrate on your own task. Once again, I must leave Lamati in your care. Please, return safely. I would dearly love to accompany you, but this time I will content myself with seeing you off. Where you now go, I pray you find hope. I look forward to hearing your account upon your return. So wait, is it me, Wuklamat, Graha, Erenville, Crowl? That's not a very big team. Is this last trial gonna be trust? To be completely honest, it is all I can do not to throw myself into that light. But I must resist the urge, for my presence will be required here should the gate close. It wouldn't do to lose everyone, our champion least of all. I've done all I can. If you could meet Cahciua, please tell her I said thank you.
This power I've inherited. I'll use it for good, I will!
Is Gulul-Ja, is the child coming with us? Please say psych. No, he's not. He's not. There's no way. He's baby. 20 years ago, I emerged from that gate. Whether or not the answers I seek lie on the other side, I will see things through. I would be lying if I said I'm not nervous. But your presence gives me comfort and courage. I imagine your other travel companions feel the same. If Sveen is intent on plundering ether from other worlds, then our task is clear. We must stop her. She cannot be allowed to harm anyone else. Neither those who are dear to us, nor strangers we have never met. There's no telling what dangers we'll face, I know. But if my mother is out there, I need to find her. And give her a piece of my mind. Oh my god. Get her ass, Erenville! I'm needed here. I accept that. I'm not a child anymore. I'll spare no effort doing my part. So you do yours too. Together we'll protect what we hold dear. And out here, I caught sight of a large lizard. It looked palatable enough, so I shall hunt it later. Shut up! We can enjoy the meal while you regale me with tales of the world beyond after you've returned. I wonder if that's a S rank or an A rank or just funny dialogue. I will wonder that until I beat the MSQ. We who shall remain within for neither expertise nor experience. Worry not on our account and fix thy gaze upon the path ahead. Thank you, Urianje. By the way, I wanted to mention this before I forget, because if I go into that portal, I am going to forget. This expansion, I also played Final Fantasy X to get ready for this expansion. And while it hasn't been as prevalent as Final Fantasy IX, there has been Final Fantasy X stuff in here. I felt really insulted when that guy made that remark about dodging lightning. I felt very mad when he said that. But in a way, Zerul-Ja is similar to Seymour. It's not a one-on-one situation. It is not one-on-one. But something that I noticed that I am looking at fondly is how Zerul-Ja helped us with the Valley Garmanda fight. And then he became, like, one of the final bosses, but not the final boss, which is something that Seymour does in Final Fantasy X as well. Seymour helps us in an early game fight, and then he won't leave us alone, and I hate him. So yeah, that was pretty cool. I liked that.
Tis done. Whenever you're ready.
We'll protect the portal. Keep it open no matter what.
Beyond lies an unknown reflection.
It's the 12th.
Short of asking an Ascian, we unfortunately have no way of identifying which one it is.
It's the 12th.
Well, what we do know is that it's Sphne's domain. A place where she brings back those who've been lost. So for now, why don't we call it...
Memoria.
The Unlost World.
Okay.
Right. Let's go.
Oh boy, I'm excited. I'm excited. Whoa. Yo.
How to describe the sheer amazement we felt when we emerged on the other side of the portal? I fear words do not do it justice. Before us was a vibrant world where the memories of the departed abided and reveled in bygone days. Living memory, or so the Endless called it. How they laughed and smiled as they reminisced upon unfulfilled dreams, alive in all perceivable ways, yet knowing no loss. So resplendent was every ilm of this paradise. The words rose unbidden to my lips. All this time, it was here, the city of gold.
Whoa. Whoa, dude. Knocking it out of the park with the maps once again. And how big is this map? Oh, it's big. Neither the void nor the first. We are indeed come to an unknown reflection. The 13th, I mean the 12th. Damn it. This is my home, my world, my home. The City of Gold is an apt description indeed. Amazing! Absolutely amazing! We've literally stepped into Yakoi legend! Whichever reflection this may be, 'twould seem the barrier between here and the source is thin in Yaktel. That would explain the Yakoi's visions and the location of the gate. Hey, Erenville! That volcano over there! You don't suppose it's real, is it? An actual volcano spewing forth lava in the middle of a city. I'd like to see that. Hey! You never know! Look! There's a path down! Let's see where it goes! God, it is so pretty here. Here's Wuklamat's memory of a city of the past, just like somebody else I know. I see Electrope is used here too. There's no mistaking the design of this aetherite. The people here, could they be? It's strange. Though I've never been to this place before, it somehow makes me feel nostalgic. Unlike Everkeep with all its advanced technology, here it's brick and stone. It's like we've traveled to the past. The differences may be more superficial than you think, take a good look at the buildings around us. There's electrope everywhere, along with myriad contraptions. Like how Sphene projects her image onto soldiers, I believe this city's appearance is artificial. This aetheryte is identical to the one in Everkeep, is it not? This suggests that this place is Alexandrian. That would seem a fair assumption. In light of all this, could it be this city is Everkeep's missing 12th level? Welcome, friends, welcome! Who are you? My name is Constancy, and like you, I am an Endless. Uh-oh. We have been recreated from the memories of those who have exhausted their souls. The departed, in other words. Great effort is taken to ensure the integrity of your memories, so it will feel no different from when you were flesh and blood. Let's go along with it for now. I am a caretaker here at Living Memory, City of the Endless, and it is my pleasure to provide guidance to newcomers such as your good selves. City of the Endless? At a glance, there seems to be many different facilities. What kind of place is this? Simply put, it's a recreational attraction. The city is divided into 4 areas, each of which captures scenery that once defined our continent. In this way, we ensure that what is lost is not forgotten, that all precious memories endure forevermore. In Everkeep's early days, this place was used by the living, but it was made a haven for the Endless hundreds of years later. Now then, if you would please follow me, I shall give you a guided tour. Do take care, as wildlife brought here for preservation roams freely. Hold on a moment! Well, a tour would be interesting. It's Sphene that we've come to see. Oh, so you wish to meet the Queen! In that case, you are in luck. It was just announced that Her Majesty will enter into a slumber, but there is still time. If you try calling to her before the Meso Terminal at the center of the city, she will likely appear. I'm not sure how things work around here, but let's head to this Meso Terminal. Our thanks, Constancy. We'll take you up on your tour next time. I shall look forward to it. Good luck seeking out Her Majesty. That was easy. Like the chamber in the Sky Deep Cenote, the electrope here produces a strong golden light, different in energy levels, perhaps. God, this place is incredible. This place is fucking incredible. I wonder, can the Endless venture elsewhere, or can they only survive here? The plants are real as far as I can tell. Not everything is an illusion.
Sphene? Are you there? If you are, say something. We need to talk. Sphene.
That you should come here.
I haven't known you long, Sphene, but I know you have a good heart. Your love for your people is proof of this. I can't let you do what you're trying to do. And deep down, I don't think you want to do it either.
I want a world without suffering. A world where nothing is lost. Would that such a place existed, but the Endless only grow in number, and ever more life forces needed to sustain them. Within the barrier, We have managed to curb the cycle of rebirth these few hundred years, but we've reached the limit. That is why I looked to interdimensional fusion, to harvest what we needed from your world, from your people. And with the key, we will have it.
And once you've plundered our world of ether, what then? Will you do the same to others? All men eventually die. If you make endless of everyone, you will never have enough ether to sustain them. You but prolong the inevitable.
Sveen, if you would nevertheless persist in this folly, we must stand against you. For we too have people we cannot lose, places to which our hearts belong.
Damachi, I would have loved nothing more than to work hand in hand with you to tend our nations. But fate is cruel. By the time it had brought us together, our futures had already been written. The kind and gentle Queen Sveen was too weak to serve her people, and so she will serve them no more. I will erase all memories of the living Sveen, she who has cursed me with this soft and powerless nature. Freed from conscience, I shall become a ruler that can protect Alexandria. A devourer of worlds.
Whoa.
When two nations cannot protect their own without doing harm to the other, there can only be one resolution. It is a hard truth, but one you understand, don't you?
You don't know me. Yeah, this evil is not inevitable. Find another way, bitch.
I'm afraid we're out of time. The process has begun, and it cannot be stopped.
Mesoterminal memory deletion in progress. Mesoterminal memory deletion in progress. Upon completion, interdimensional fusion will commence.
Sveen!
Alright, maybe I'm not giving her enough credit to call her Emmett Silk too. She seems to genuinely really regret what she's doing, and going so far as to erase her memories so that she can do this without regret is kind of insane. While Sveen's intentions are good, her methods are anything but. We cannot yield at any cost. The Endless exist in defiance of the laws of nature, but they exist nonetheless, with Sveen holding them to be no different from the living. The Endless were unsustainable from the first. Sveen has been fighting a lost cause. What are we to do now, damn it? I felt that I had come to understand Sveen, but I'm still clueless. Utterly clueless. It doesn't seem like we can do much else here. Let's return to the Aetheryte for now. The caretaker, Constancy. Perhaps he can tell us more about this business of Sveen going into a slumber. Is that... No, that's not him. Wait, who are you seeing? He's left the area. Oh, you're seeing the NPC, right? I took a little break and I forgot who we were looking for. No sign of Constancy. Don't tell me he's gone somewhere else. I thought Graha recognized like a dead person from his past or something, but no, it's the NPC that I forgot about because I took a little break. He's nowhere in sight. Perhaps he has taken other recent arrivals on a tour. Looking for someone, are you? He was just here earlier. A fellow named Constancy. Oh shit! There she is! Wait, what? Mom! Hello, everyone. You made it here, as I knew you would. Is that who I think it is? It is! It's Cahciua! None other. This is the first time some of you are seeing me in the proverbial flesh, isn't it? Feast your eyes then! See who was controlling that unassuming machine was a ravishing Shitota maiden! Yeah. That was a bit much, wasn't it? Ignore me. So it was true. That you're here means... I tried to tell you so many times, but my courage always failed me. I am indeed an endless. Have been for quite a while now. Erenville. Now you've come to stop Sveen, yes? I can help with that, but I have a request to make. You know how to stop her then? While there are no guarantees, your coming here makes it a distinct possibility. As my witch is relevant to your mission, will you hear me out? You can decide what to do afterwards. Excellent! To begin, we'll need to head to a different area. See that sentry? I'll have them grant you access to the zip line. Zip line? What's that? A fun little mode of transport. They don't see much use, though, as we Endless can teleport freely within living memory. This particular line will take you to a zone called Canal Town. I'll be waiting for you there. With that endearing pushiness, it could only be Cahciua. Let's go. Oh man, Erenville. It has the look of the contraptions found throughout the Isle of Ham, does it not? I think I know how it works. I've got this. Cahciua has already teleported ahead, it seems. I'm sorry, it's just... she's gone, yet to see and hear her carrying on like nothing's... I don't know how to feel. Huh? You don't seem to be... Beep, boop. Error, error. User registration. Confirmed. I bid you welcome to Canal Town, the resort of romance and relaxation. Please, enjoy your stay. What a charming place. That's them, the people Sphene strives to protect. They look happy. So, what's this request of yours? I want you to erase us. Erase the endless. What? And by erase, she means... Cahciua must have her reasons. Oh, Erenville. For now, let us hear the rest. Oh, come now, spare me those gloomy faces. Being alive, you're the only ones who can do this, and we won't have a better opportunity than now, while Queen Sphene is busy preparing to initiate interdimensional fusion. It's wrong to sacrifice others to sustain the endless. This I firmly believe. But talking to you now, you seem as real as any of us. And if you need an answer right away, I don't know if I can give it. Is there a reason we need to act so soon? Because, as you just said, it's wrong to sacrifice others to sustain us. Remember, we need life force. Other forms of ether don't cut it. In the beginning, we managed with the ether of those who died in the barrier, but as our numbers grew, there began to be a shortage. That's why Queen Sphene looked to other sources. Even the ether I'm composed of may have come from the victims of the attack of Tuliolal. I can't bear that thought. Can't bear to exist because someone died. We'd probably feel the same way if we were in your shoes. But what exactly are you asking us to do? In each zone, there is an enormous data storage device called a terminal. That is where our memories are kept. If you shut down a terminal, the memories within will disappear, along with those endless created from them. But does this need to be done now? Can't we stop Sphene first and then take it from there? It's precisely in order to stop Sphene that it must be done now. Her own memories are stored within the Meso Terminal, which stands at the heart of living memory. As you would expect, the terminal's defenses are extremely tight, but it has moments of vulnerability, such as when it has just finished calculations, which we can exploit to shut it down from within. While we wait for that opening, we erase the endless. Once we are gone, Sphene will no longer have a reason to plunder ether from other worlds. Would Sphene simply allow us to shut down the terminals? In preparation for fusion, the Meso Terminal is currently performing massive calculations while gathering energies. Even if the system notices us, it cannot easily suspend the process. Rather than doing so, I believe it will attempt to accelerate the timetable and bridge worlds before the plan can be thwarted. It wouldn't be a decision Sphene would wish to make, but she would be able to save those who are stored in the Meso Terminal at least. There's sense in your strategy, and in resolving to stop Sphene, we had anticipated that it might come to this. But to actually talk about erasing the endless is difficult. You needn't feel any guilt. No matter how lifelike we may seem, we endless are but facsimiles crafted from memories. Besides, stopping Sphene requires that you shut down the Meso Terminal, which sustains all of us. Sooner or later, it will need to be done. If we are to be erased, then let it be before more people come to harm. Living, breathing people with futures they deserve to experience. We'll do as you ask. Thank you for respecting my wish. And, as a personal request, while her actions cannot be condoned, I ask that you afford Queen Sphene a measure of understanding. Know that she herself didn't choose to become an Endless. It was preservation that made that choice for her. She is powerless to resist her purpose. What do you mean? The Sphene you know is an ideal that preservation brought to life. Harnessing the love the living Sphene bore for her people, they brought forth an eternal queen whose primary directive is to preserve the Endless. But as you know, the Endless consume ether. Sphene was compelled to find ways to procure it, and that compulsion has driven her to resort to interdimensional fusion. What? Are you telling me the original Sphene wouldn't have chosen this? What the Queen might have done, only she herself would know. But the scientists of preservation have vanished, leaving their created Queen to walk alone. So as you go about your mission, think not that you're stopping a ruthless villain, but rather that you're relieving a troubled soul of her burden. All right, Cahciua. We understand now, both your reasoning and your feelings. But before we erase the Endless, I'd like to know them. I'd like to know what she fights tooth and nail for. If we're going to reject someone's beliefs, let it be after we've come to understand them. This is a lesson I learned from the rite of succession. I realize we're pressed for time, but if it's all right with you, I want to meet as many people as I can. You truly are Galujaja's kitten. Well, the calculations will take a while still. It should be fine if we do this as we proceed to the terminals. I'm with you. We might not be able to learn everything, but it would nevertheless be meaningful if we could glimpse the hearts of those who inhabit this place before we set them free. I wonder if Kral's parents are here. Still can't believe Kral's a Final Fantasy IX character. I'll leave it to you then. When you finish here, come and find me at the fountain near the big clock tower. Right, let's split up and find some locals to speak with. It really is a lovely place. You should run along and enjoy it while you can. Oh, Aaron fell. I am lightening up on Sphene a little bit. Now that they're actually kind of explaining her character, it is starting to resonate with me more. That's really interesting. She might not necessarily want to do this, but she's obligated to. I will not object to your decision, and as my mother says, you needn't feel any guilt. Yet I admit, I myself am still conflicted. To have such doubts after coming all this way, it's laughable, isn't it? Your ancestors were refugees from Lindblum? What tales they may have. I must say, I'm starting to enjoy myself. Even if it's only brief, this has the feel of a journey. Oh, Cahciua, I'm gonna cry. Well, now, I don't believe I've seen you around before. A newcomer, I take it. It's wonderful here, let me tell you. Why, I just bumped into a dear friend in life, and we've been whiling away the hours reminiscing. It might have been more like days, actually. You don't get a sense of time here. By the way, did you hear the announcement earlier? As much as I love this place, I wonder if Queen Sphene can really sustain us forever. But I suppose there's no use worrying about such things. Anyway, thanks to you, we found a break in our conversation. We'll go and ride the gondola next. Oh, hello there. Taking in the sights of Canal Town too, are you? Both my wife and I just adore this place. We had become estranged in life, she and I, but being here gave us the chance to reconcile. I couldn't be more grateful for the chance to spend these blessed little moments together again. I have no regrets. Whether Her Majesty's plan succeeds or no, I can rest with peace in my heart. Well, we shall continue on our way, but we hope to see you again. Till next time. A part of me hopes that my parents are here too, but it's probably too much to ask for.
You there! Have you tried the popcorn from that stall? You haven't? You don't know what you're missing! I consider myself something of a gourmand, and believe me when I say the classic salt flavor is amazing! The saltiness is simply exquisite. That's the only way to describe it. Once you've had a mouthful, it's impossible to stop until it's all gone. And after you've tried that, I urge you to seek out other stalls. There are lots of them everywhere, offering all manner of delights. For another recommendation off the top of my head, the ice cream over in Asile Volcane. It's so smooth and rich and... just thinking about it has given me a hankering. That's it! I'm going to go and have some right now!
The Endless seemed to eat the food with relish. But it couldn't be real, could it? Welcome, welcome! Have a browse and let me know when you're ready to order. You're here on that lady's recommendation as well, I take it.
Yeah. Gimme Cat! It's Gimme Cat!
I had been wondering what the Endless do for sustenance, so it seemed a good opportunity to learn. Oh, this is your first time eating, is it? The food here is created using ether and memory data. To us, it tastes just like the real thing. So how about it? Would you care for some popcorn? Let's give it a try, shall we? That's the spirit. Find a table you like and I'll bring it right out. And lest you worry, there's no charge. All the food is free here.
Oh my gosh, I'm on a date with Cahciua in the Golden City. Ah! This is so romantic. Ah, it's Gimme Cat! I'm having Gimme Cat popcorn with Cahciua!
Food created with memory data. How will this taste to the living, I wonder? That's some big freaking popcorn.
Gimme Cat! It's Gimme Cat!
Well, as they say, there's only one way to find out. Bone apple teeth, Cahciua. You sample a handful of popcorn. While it has texture, you can detect no taste whatsoever. Good gods. It tastes like nothing at all. I mean, it's amazing! I've never had such tasty popcorn. It's not our best seller for nothing. And what about you?
I think it sucked ass. It's interesting.
Hahaha, it's always special watching newcomers eat for the first time. Deja vu. They're just like the people of Everkeep. Their communal spirit, their delightful smiles, exactly the same. Thank you for your custom. Come again anytime. By the way, prior to this, a young man caught my eye near the canal. He appeared to be searching for something, and rather frantically. Did you perchance see him too?
No.
No? I must say I'm curious as to what has him so flustered. Could you help me look for the fellow?
Can I have a Gimme Cat minion?
My thanks. Let's head to where I saw him.
I want a Gimme Cat minion. Give me a diamond.
There are creatures over there. Oh, that's the same robot that Cahciua was, huh? It would seem he is no longer in the vicinity. Let us keep looking. Whatever it has that troubles him, perhaps we can be of assistance. I cannot claim to know exactly how Endless behaved, but hopefully our man has not gone far. Let us split up to search for him. He is an Eldite with fair hair. God, strike me down. We reunite again after 100 years, and what should happen? Yes? My apologies. But I'm in some haste. If you have something to say, please make it brief.
Hey, what's up? Can I help you?
Your friend noticed that I seem troubled, so you've been looking for me. What kind souls you are. I've lost something important. The engagement ring I intended for my beloved. A lanky, monkey-like fiend stole it from me. After running hither and thither, I managed to locate the beast in yonder square, but I'm uncertain how I should take the ring back. Once I might have considered fighting for it, but given the shortage of ether, the danger is simply too great. If I were to be struck down and my essence dispersed, I am not like to be remade for a long time. I cannot risk that, not after my beloved has finally been given form again after 100 years. Though it pains me to do so, I shall give up on the ring, but I thank you for your kind concern.
I get the ring for you.
Oh, 'tis you again. Was there something else?
Here you go, dude.
Good heavens, this is the ring. You took it back from the beast?
You're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you ever so much. I see you've already resolved the situation, Mana. You must be the friend who first noticed me. I owe you my gratitude as well. My name is Euclase. I was planning to propose to my beloved with the ring, and thanks to you I can do just that. Well, well, that is cause to rejoice indeed. Did the two of you meet here? No, we were sweethearts in life, but I died young, and she only followed me decades later. Even then, our reunion wasn't yet to be, for the ether shortage means not everyone can be recreated. I had to wait until but recently to see her again. A reunion beyond death. Such a thing would be possible here, I suppose. I assume you're newly arrived. While our memories are stored in the terminals, less than 1 in 10 of us has been given form at present. I myself have been reincarnated 3 times now, and each time there seems to be fewer of us. It's fairly a miracle that my beloved and I could meet. I see. Given the circumstances, the chances of existing concurrently with an acquaintance would be slim indeed, and slimmer still for a loved one. Truly, that is why I decided to do that which I failed to do in life. I ask her for the hand. Ask her for my hand. With her regulator, she was spared the sadness of my death. Even so, she never took another man for the rest of her days. She told me that, although she couldn't remember me afterwards, she could never shake the feeling that someone precious had been a part of her life. This sweet fool. The ring represents a yearning I have long carried, though I know full well it is only a construct, like these bodies of ours. There's a part of me that wonders if this is wrong. Not that I expect us to exist forever, even in this form. But to be with the one I love once again and make her happy. However wrong this world may be, I have nothing but gratitude for Queen Sphene. Now, if you'll excuse me, I shall go and make that proposal. I've made her wait long enough as it is. This isn't much, but please, accept it as a token of my thanks. Tickets? For the gondola! To ensure that order is preserved, we must observe the proper way of doing things, even here. It's very much like Queen Sphene to make it so, is it not? Take care, my friends, and see to it you have no regrets. Oh my god, am I gonna go on a gondola with Cahciua? This is the best expansion in the video game. Well, I think it's about time we rejoined the others. But what do you say we go by gondola? Yes, I expect it won't be possible to do so once the terminal has been shut down. Let's do it, Graha. It will be so romantic. Come then, let us seek a vessel at the pier. Gondolier. I've presented our tickets. While I'm no stranger to boats, I can't help but feel a little excited. We can push off at any time. Mind the gap when you board. Oh my god. Graha, I've been meaning to ask you something. Graha, I take out a ring. Wait. Wait, I lost the ring. This is terrible.
Do you remember what I said to you before all this?
Yes. Well, no, but yes.
That life is a series of journeys. That you must be true to yourself, for indeed, there's no telling what awaits. I don't know about you, but I certainly didn't expect to behold such sights. The future is as fluid as the water beneath us, truly. Tell me, my friend, have you ever wished to be reunited with someone who has passed away? I have. I do. But I think, above all else, I wish that they had lived. If only for one more day. Just one more day. A joyous one, if I could choose. I did all that I could to make it happen. I tried everything, and spared nothing. In that manner, I was able to keep some few souls out of harm's way, but so many were beyond my power to save. What would I have done then, had I this? And you? Can you imagine yourself spending eternity here, knowing no loss?
Poor Graha. Damn. Exarch moment. It was nice to chat with you again, my friend. It feels as though it has been some time. Having met Endless like you Clace, I feel I've come to understand Sphene a little better. Anyone would wish those dear to them a long and happy future, and she bears the burden of this desire for all her subjects. Yet, as Kral said, we too have people we cannot lose. Come, Mana. We can get to the fountain via yonder bridge. Oh my god. You're enemies that I can fight. That's messed up. That's messed up! Now that I look at it closely, the clock has no hands. On account of there being no need to keep track of time, perhaps. Finished talking to the locals, have you? I'd be keen to hear your impressions. Kral and Erenville are still out and about, it seems. So how was it? What are your impressions of those you met? It was great. Everyone was so happy. Just talking to them made me happy too. What about you, Mana?
We went on a gondola. It was very cool. I took lots of pictures.
Sweethearts reunited? That's a miracle. Congratulations, you two.
While it is a miracle after a fashion, the system strives to make such encounters possible. If you meet someone you know, it's probably not by chance. The terminals hold information on unfulfilled longings and use them to orchestrate reunions like Euclase's.
I see. That the terminals can do this is impressive indeed. But there is one thing I do not understand. According to Euclase, his beloved passed away decades after he did, yet they appear to be of like age.
Ah, yes. People are not necessarily recreated as they were when they passed away. The appearances of an endless, I speculate, reflects the happiest period in their life.
Is that the case for you then? Not that I can tell how old you are, as slowly as you people age. Whoa!
I'm not sure, to be honest. I have so many happy times, it's hard to know which one applies. I'm insufferably inquisitive. Whether it's nature or technology, I can't help but want to learn more about the world around me. You might say that discovery is what gives me joy. It made me happy in life, and may have been a blessing afterwards. The other Endless are content with what they have here, you see. They don't develop the urge to leave. But I was so determined to see the world again that I taught myself how to gain control of a vessel and ventured outside.
You're a proper rebel.
Well, that's enough about me for now. While we wait for Kral and Neshpia, I have a favor to ask of you. As you may have noticed, most of the fountains here aren't running. That's because, despite its shiny appearance, the city is centuries old and everything is dreadfully run down. The fountains apparently used to put on magnificent shows, and I was hoping that we could get them working again. Giving the control units a dose of ether should be enough to restore the circuits and switch them on, but being an Endless, I am unable to do that. I realize this is a selfish request, but at the last, I'd like to treat the people here to the display.
Just leave it to us. I'd love to see the show myself.
Thank you. The control units are built into the surrounding lampposts. If you tend to a few of them each, you should be done before you know it. Once the fountains are fixed, we can round up Eleneshpia and Kral and head to the Hydro Terminal together.
So the time is nigh. Come, let us set to it.
The fountain shows are supposedly magnificent. Perhaps it'll impress even my fussy little bun-bun. Aww.
This must be the control. It looks like ordinary stone, but inside it's electrope. Talk about confusing.
We've switched on the circuits like you asked.
Thank you, everyone. Hopefully, this does the trick.
Oh!
Whoa!
Amazing!
Wow! Look, Mother! Look!
Wow.
It's beautiful.
I've never seen anything like it.
Wuklamat!
Is that...
Where are you? Wuklamat!
Namikka! Namikka!
By the gods, it's Namikka.
Begging your pardon, but I'm looking for a child. A small Shibrali girl. Have you seen her by chance?
You are Namikka, aren't you? It's me, Wuklamat. Don't you recognize me?
Oh, what am I to do? The child and I, we aren't related by blood, but she's as dear to me as my own.
It's all right. You found her. I'm here.
You? Could it be?
Yes, Namikka. You know these eyes, this voice. It's me, Wuklamat.
Oh! It is you! Oh, how silly of me! But if you're here, then that means...
No. I'm still alive.
Oh, good. Thank the gods for that. But what power has brought us together again? This isn't a dream, is it?
It's not a dream. Or rather, it is a dream come true. I so wanted to hear your voice one more time.
Just look at you, my Wuklamat. Stronger and more assured than I've ever seen. Such hazards you must have braved and hardships endured to come so far.
It was tough, but I made it thanks to my friends. And to you, Namikka. I'm the person I am now because you always believed in me. Because you loved me as if I were your own daughter. Thank you. Thank you. You're everything I could have asked for. The best mother.
Ah, I'm so glad. Looking back, I've had a blessed life. And it was because I was a part of yours. When I lost my child to illness, I thought I'd never know happiness again. But it rekindled in my breast the instant you smiled your little smile at me. You became my purpose, my joy.
You're mine too.
To have this chance to speak with you again and leave nothing unsaid. I know not how or why, but I am grateful. So grateful. Where you must go, I cannot follow. But know that I'll always be with you. Take care of yourself. Promise me.
I will. Mama. I will. And one day, we'll meet again. I understand why XIV cannot bear to let them go. But as painful as it is to part, we're meant to live and die. To let go and let others carry on in our stead. We can't cling to everything forever. Come, let's keep moving.
I need a moment. I don't want to go into the specifics because it's a little personal, but this expansion's gonna hurt a lot. Remembered? Thanks. I needed that. Namikka looked truly happy. The show was breathtaking, was it not? I've made a wonderful memory. Thank you. Just to make sure, Cahciua, you're not going to disappear when we shut this terminal down, right? Not just yet. It's the Aero Terminal in the northwestern zone that holds my memories. You already know how to operate the terminal. It's the same process that the fountains control. I leave it to you, for you to decide when to shut it down. Doing so will cause the endless here to fade away, together with this beautiful scenery. If you still wish to speak with people or see the sights, you'll want to do that first. Oh. If you tell me this is gonna go away, I'm gonna look around just a little bit more. All of this scenery is probably going to turn into just dull black electrope after we shut down that terminal. Well, the color will be gone.
Sleep tight, everyone.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Thank you. I had braced myself for it, but to actually erase the endless is hard. This is living memory's true appearance. This hurts. I'd be lying if I said otherwise. But the only way now is forward. I chose this path. I won't halt my steps. Don't torment yourself so. I ask this of you, so the burden lies with me. And remember, we Endless are but facsimiles crafted from memories. You needn't feel guilt for erasing us. Be that as it may, it's so hard to say goodbye. It is. Nonetheless, it's our duty as the living to know and remember them. So let's pull ourselves together and keep at it. Keep seeking them out. I'd appreciate that. Come, let's head to the next zone. Yesterland, it's called, and another zip line at the Gate of Remembrance will take you there. Ah, but I ought to mention, while shutting down a terminal should erase the endless bound to it, those with strong, unresolved feelings may linger for a time. If you encounter such individuals, perhaps you can lend them an ear, for their hopes are proof that they once lived. Boy, Ether Current quests, I don't know if I'm ready for that. The way there's just no music. Oh my god.